Hi, I'm Tanya Kinney for constitutionofindia.net at CLPR. Currently, the Supreme Court of India is hearing a challenge to a Karnataka government order that banned the wearing of hijabs in educational institutions. Muslim students argued that the ban violated their fundamental right to freedom of conscience and practice of religion under Article 25 of the Constitution. On day 2 of the hearings, Senior Advocate Devadatt Kamat, who represents the students, brought to the court's attention a discussion in the Indian Constituent Assembly on the topic of religious attire in public spaces. But what exactly does this debate refer to? We go back 74 years when the Constituent Assembly had taken up draft Article 19, the current article being Article 25 in our Constitution. The draft article stated that all persons are equally entitled to freedom of conscience and the right freely to profess, practice, and propagate religion. It also contained an explanation that allowed people in the Sikh religion to carry kirpans in public spaces. A member of the assembly, Tajamul Hussain, a barrister and political leader from Bihar, wanted to replace this explanation with, "No person shall have any visible sign or mark or name, and no person shall wear any dress whereby his religion may be recognized." He was of the belief that religion was a private matter between an individual and God, and not something that had to be publicly expressed. For example, he observed that in the United States and Europe, one could not identify a person's religion by their name or clothes. Hussain continued that in India, you find dhotis, pajamas, kurtas, and all sorts of things. However, in the interest of secularism and national integration, he reasoned that Indians should be uniform in their dress code and name, with no visible signs of religion. Another member, Maulana Hasrat Mohani, stood up and jokingly remarked that maybe Hussain should first change his name, as that clearly signaled his religion. No one else really responded to Hussain's proposal. In fact, most members likely found the amendment to be rather bizarre, considering India's diversity and the predicament of religious minorities at that time. Sure enough, at the end of the debate, the Constituent Assembly rejected Tajamul Hussain's proposal to restrict religious attire in public spaces. To read more about how our Constitution framers debated the right to religious freedom and expression, visit constitutionofindia.net. And do check out our friends at the Supreme Court Observer, who've been doing a very good job of covering the hijab banning hearings at the Supreme Court.